One of the first questions, the most important ones, is the total number of females being joined. So this is found in the fertility dashboard. You can select your year up here for the year that you're looking at, and then the number that you're looking out for is up here. In this particular scenario, I can say, okay, we're looking at all the animals that have joined, and we didn't join some of the really young heifers for last year. So I've actually got 17,473 animals that were joined. This number represents all the females that could potentially be joined and had a data point for that period. So we're still active on your place. One of the next questions it asks about the breeding capacity is about calves weaned. And this can be found on the growing management dashboard. So as long as you're weaning and weighing at the same time, you'll be able to use one of these first charts, which is date at first weight. So this is really simple. You can just select all the months, 12 months of the year. So if we're looking at 2023 data, you can also use this filter up here if you want to section it down. And we've got 4,937 calves for 2023 that came through the system, and you even know their weaning weight. So these are really important fertility metrics that we can easily get off the Black Box dashboards. If we want to jump into trading cattle's in and out in terms of how many animals have been purchased or how many animals have been sold, be they owner bred or not, what we have to look at is the herd inventory dashboard. So this again, we can set a date for, and this gives us all the entries, exits, deaths, and potential births to give us an opening and closing count, as well as how many animals have been sent to the abattoir. So this is really handy for getting a really accurate estimate of what your turn off in terms of animal heads were for each category, broken down by sex, but also date of birth year. When you're wanting to know the average weight of the animals that you've turned off or any other information about them, it's best to jump into the growing performance dashboard. And this is the one that I have up here. And so this, again, you can filter it by particular dates, so exit dates or first weight. And this gives you information about how long those animals were on their property and their performance. So for example, in this particular circumstance, you can see that the animals that have been sold, they averaged 314 kilos at their last weight, and we're on this growing property for an average of 4 months. So they're kind of like a weaner enterprise. If I go to have a look at a different example and include, I'll choose this trade property up here, you can have a look that they are fattening to 412 kilos and they're on property for around 6 months. You can also see from this like the average age when they're on their property based on the average months of growing and their year of birth, so how old they are when they've been turned off. So that's just some of the handy ways that you can look at getting your turn-off numbers out of Black Box.